Okay, so what we're gonna do today is I would like to just do a really, really simple conversation. And as we progress, we're gonna have more complex conversations. At the same time that we do conversations, we're gonna learn the vocabulary, we're gonna learn, of course, the everyday phrases that people use when talking to each other. So local expressions. Also, we're gonna work on the pronunciation. But for me, the goal is that since day one, since the very first moment that we have a class, that you guys are able to go out to the world and just start speaking. Because I can, teach you grammar, I can teach you, the days of the week, colors, animals, and all of that, but that's not something that you need. You need to start having a conversation with someone. You want to, ask them how they are doing, what they're doing, where they're from, for how long they've been in like Tulum or whatever, you want like a little chit chat with someone. So I want to focus on that. We're going to start with super, 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 super basic, which means that I'm very, very sure that for you, probably it will be something that you already know. But if not, it would be a great time to just use it as as a reminder in a way, right? Or as a foundation and then build on that. Before we get started, is there something that you guys would like to know? Any suggestions, questions, anything?
No, thank you.
No? Okay.
Good, yeah.
Okay.
We're
So
good.
awesome. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. For this, I'd like to have two people. So Lexi and Brittany, you are gonna be reading the dialogue, okay? So Lexi, let's you are gonna be Anna, and Brittany, you're gonna be John for now.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hola, buenos días.
Hola, buenos días.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo John. ¿Y tú?
Me llamo Ana.
Mucho gusto, Ana.
Igualmente. Igualmente, John.
¿De dónde eres?
Soy de México. ¿Y tú?
México.
Soy de,
That would be México. México.
México.
Perfect. Perfect.
México.
soy de Estados Unidos.
Unido.
Eso es so funny.
Unido.
Unidos.
Perfecto.
Unidos. Unidos.
Ah, qué interesante.
Sí, ¿dónde vives?
Vives.
Vives. Vives.
Vivo en Playa del Carmen. ¿Y tú?
También vivo aquí.
Qué bien.
Sí, me gusta mucho.
Ah, a mí también.
¿Trabajos o estudias?
Trabajo, soy profesora de español. ¿Y tú?
Trabajo también, soy estudiante de español y trabajo en línea.
Okay, this will be E.
Y,
Oh, sorry.
ok,
Ajá.
y.
Perfecto.
Sí, bueno, mucho gusto.
Igualmente. How do I say that word?
Igualmente, perfect.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Igualmente. What does it mean?
Likewise.
Mm.
Mm, igualmente. Nos vemos.
Nos vemos. Adiós.
Adiós.
Perfecto, okay? So, we're gonna have some new words, okay? Hola,
Okay. Mhm.
buenos días, ¿cómo te llamas? Me llamo.
Me llamo.
Mhm. This one is a little bit like the J in the word jeans. Me llamo. Me llamo.
Llamo.
Okay. Mucho
Okay, so the
gusto.
Y's is like a Y. Like the two L's is like a Y.
Yes, it's gonna sound like a j, exactly,
Okay.
like jeans. For example, pollo. You probably heard pollo before. Chicken, pollo.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
You can say
Yeah.
pollo or you can say pollo. It depends
Pollo.
on your accent. But yeah, a lot of people say pollo, pollo. But it's very close to the J in jeans, in the word jeans.
Mm.
So me llamo, pollo, lluvia. Okay. ¿De dónde eres? Soy de. Interesante. ¿Dónde vives? Vivo en aquí. Me gusta. ¿Trabajas o estudias? Trabajo, estudio. Profesor, estudiante. En línea. Perfecto. Igualmente. Nos vemos. Adiós. Okay?
Mm.
So out
Okay.
of these ones, which ones are completely new to you guys?
You can go first, Brett.
Do you mind scrolling down, please?
Yeah. So these ones are all good. Hola,
Yeah.
buenos días. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
I would say, ¿dónde vives?
Yes, okay.
Vivo en, trabajas o estudias, trabajo, en línea.
Online. Ujú.
Yeah, igualmente.
Excelente. Muy bien.
En nos vemos.
Perfecto. ¿Y tú, Lexi, qué palabras
Same.
pruebas? ¿Sí, las mismas? Ah, ok.
Yeah, exact same.
Ah, ¿en serio? Ok, trabajas, estudias en línea, igualmente, perfecto. Ok, bueno, chicas, let's read it one more time, but this time really knowing exactly what we're saying, right? Because last time we were not entirely sure, but this time we know. Now, Brittany.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be Anna, and then
Okay.
Lexi, you're gonna be John, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Hola, buenos días.
Hola, buenos días.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo John. ¿Y tú?
Me llamo Ana.
Mucho gusto, Ana.
Igualmente, John.
¿De dónde eres?
Soy de México. ¿Y tú?
México.
Oh, México.
We
Right, right.
always say it with an X.
México. Right.
Soy de Estados Unidos.
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 Perfecto.
Unidos.
And what does that mean again?
That's United States.
Oh, okay.
Ujú.
Ah, qué interesante.
¿Qué? ¿Qué?
¿Qué? ¿Qué?
Perfecto. Ujú,
¿Qué?
ujú,
Yeah, the Q is always K.
ujú.
Sí, ¿dónde vives?
Vivo en Playa del Carmen. ¿Y tú?
Ah, también vivo aquí.
Qué bien.
Sí, me gusta mucho.
Ah, mí también.
¿Trabajas o estudias?
Trabajo. Soy profesora de español. ¿Y tú?
Trabajo también. Soy estudiante de español y trabajo en línea.
Excelente. Ujú.
Perfecto.
Sí, bueno, mucho gusto.
Igualmente. Nos vemos.
Nos vemos. Adiós.
Adiós.
Excelente. Okay. Let's just remember this one is gonna be y tú.
¿Y
Mhm.
tú?
And let's remember this one is gonna be Estados Unidos.
Mhm.
Estados.
Unidos. And this one, México.
México.
And what does estados mean?
States.
States.
Ujú. Estados y
Okay.
Unidos. Okay. So let me just write down all the words that you told me that you didn't know. Okay, and the next step for today, girls, is doing this, but with your actual information. Okay. So having your first conversation with actually what you guys do, like your work and everything. So let me paste it. Ah, aquí está. Listo. Trabajas o estudias, trabajo en línea. Okay, so these ones were like the ones that you didn't know, right?
Mhm.
Igualmente. Probably nos vemos. Okay. Excelente. Okay. Now, let's do the same thing, girls. I will just leave this open for us to remember some of the words. And what I would like to do next is do the exact same thing, but with your actual information, right? Okay.
Okay.
So what you guys do, and before we do that, it would be important to know what you guys do in Spanish. Do you guys know what to say for your occupation in Spanish?
Sí, trabajo por mi cuenta.
Trabajo por mi cuenta. I am self-employed.
Soy entrenadora personal.
Entrenadora personal. Okay, so you're a personal trainer and you work on your own. You're self-employed.
Yeah.
Ah, excelente. I love that. Okay, trabajo por mi cuenta y soy entrenadora personal. Excelente. ¿Y tú, Brittany?
The same.
The same.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Excelente.
También.
Okay.
Todo bien.
Ajá. También trabajo por mi cuenta. Excelente. Mhm. So, how can we say this? Me too. Igual yo también.
Yo
Now,
también.
another thing that I want to teach you guys, girls, is that we saw it here during the with the conversation. We saw this que, and we also saw this que here. And we see this que a lot. So first of all, what does que mean?
What? Or
What?
how?
What or how? How in which way?
Like when people say que bueno, it's like how cool or how good. I don't know. That's how I understood
Amazing.
it, but
Yeah. So it's like what a, such a, how, exactly because of that. Because it's how do you call it? It's an exclamation, right? Like,
Mhm,
wow, that's amazing. Okay. So I want to teach
mhm,
you girls to say que and then any other adjective that you can think of. Okay. What are some
mm.
adjectives that you girls can think of? Que,
Like how cool.
how would you say that in Spanish?
Uh, well, good would be bien, so I don't know cool.
Qué bien,
Que,
that's one.
que bien.
You can also say qué bueno, both of them work. Qué bien, qué bueno.
How sweet.
Qué dulce, yeah. But we don't really say like, that like sweet, like English, like we do in English, like
Okay.
that's sweet.
Mm,
That would be qué dulce, would be more like you're literally tasting dessert, like having a dessert, and it's very sweet.
mm. Oh, okay.
So we could say que loco. Oh, that's crazy. Que loco, that's crazy. We can say que
Mm,
guapo or que guapa. Oh my God, like she or he is so handsome or beautiful, right? Que
mhm.
guapo, wow, like so beautiful. Um, que
Uh,
rico. Que rico, maybe you guys know que rico. Que rico is for food.
Yeah.
Can be like, oh my God, this is so delicious. Que rico.
Qué
You know,
rico.
or
So
it could
it's like
also be that
saying delicious.
Okay.
delicious. Yeah. It can also be, for example, I use it a lot if it's like super hot and then I come inside the AC, like I get into a room with the AC on
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, qué rico. It feels so good. Or if
Mm.
you're outside and it's super cold outside and then you go into like some cozy place, it's like really warm. You're like, qué rico, okay? So it's like
Cool.
it's comfort, it's like delicious.
Mm.
It means a lot of different things, okay? So I just want you
Okay.
to remember that que is something that we can use to emphasize a feeling, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Emphasize an adjective. So it would be
Mm.
also a feeling or an adjective. So how do we say sad?
Mm,
Okay. I don't know. I know
Uh,
enferma is sick.
Ah, que enferma. Like, yeah, I mean, if you ever say que enferma, that would be like, that's sickening. Like, how sickening? Like, someone who's just like not okay in the head. Yeah. It wouldn't be like, oh, she's sick, like, she's got a cough.
Mm.
It would be like, oh no, like she's sick in the other way.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
in the sickening way. So que enferma would have that kind of feeling.
I don't know what sad is.
Sad
yeah.
would be que triste. So if you ever want to be like, oh, that's so sad, you're like, oh, que triste.
Qué
Like,
triste.
Mm.
oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Qué triste.
Qué
Mm-hmm.
triste.
Mm-hmm. And the opposite would be que bueno, que bien. Another word maybe you guys have heard, que chido.
Qué
Or no?
chido.
Yeah.
No? Okay, you have
What does that
Mexican.
mean?
Que
Mm-hmm.
chido is cool. It's literally cool in Mexican slang.
Okay.
Que cool. Okay? Que chido. We even say cool sometimes. Que cool. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, perfect, girls. Now, I want to do then the conversation again, okay? So just remember that this is what you guys do. You guys can ask each other, if you work, if you study, if you live here, anything else that you can think of, okay? I just want you to have a conversation and introduce yourselves, right? Talk about what you do,
Okay.
okay? ¿Listas?
Okay.
¿Ready?
Sí.
Perfecto. Okay, let's get started.
Hola.
Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Brittany.
Ah, mucho gusto.
¿De dónde eres?
Soy de Canadá. ¿Y tú?
Soy de Estados Unidos.
U- Unidos. Unidos.
Unidos.
Ujú. Mm. Ujú.
Ah, qué chido. ¿Dónde vives?
Vivo en Canadá.
Y, ah, qué
¿Y tú?
bueno. Ah, soy de aquí.
Mm,
Is that
mm,
right? Soy de aquí. Or vivo en aquí.
Mm.
I live here.
I live here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Vivo en
Vivo
aquí.
no,
Vivo aquí.
because en means
I live
in
here.
here. So vivo aquí is just
Mm,
I live here. And vivo en would have to be a city or a country. I live in the
mm,
country or I live in the city blank, right?
mm-hmm,
Then you also said soy de aquí. Now, soy de aquí is a fantastic, fantastic phrase. It just doesn't mean what you were trying to say. It means
mm.
I am from here.
From here. Yeah, yeah.
So I am from here. Why is that? Because de means from or of, and aquí means
Mm-hmm,
here. And soy is I am.
mm-hmm,
Okay, so I am from
mm-hmm.
here. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. So
mm,
okay, we were so you said Brittany, you said y tú. So
mhm.
Lexi.
Vivo en Tulum.
Mm.
Ah, me gusta. ¿Trabajas o
Mm.
estudias?
Trabajo por mi cuenta. Soy entrenadora personal. ¿Y tú?
Ah, bueno, trabajo, ah, trabajo por mi cuenta, soy entrenadora personal.
También,
Y también.
también. Okay.
Mm,
You
Ah,
guys can say, oh, ¿qué?
igualmente.
Coincidencia. Qué
qué
coincidencia.
coincidencia. Ok.
Qué coincidencia.
Qué
Oh, what a coincidence.
coincidencia.
Ajá, qué coincidencia. Ujú. Oh, wow, what a coincidence.
Yeah. Qué
Mhm.
Qué coincidencia, excelente.
Coincidencia.
Mm.
Qué coincidencia. Perfecto, muy bien. And igualmente, it's like mucho gusto, igualmente. Very nice to meet you, likewise.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, so how's this? Pretty easy.
Good.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Pretty easy, okay. Well, here I did the same thing, just slightly more difficult, okay? So we're
Mhm.
gonna add a little bit more words. We're gonna learn a little bit more about telling more about, how can I say? Just adding more words. That's pretty much it. Okay? Let's see. Tú eres Sofía, Brittany, you're Daniel.
Okay.
Okay. Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
También estoy bien. Me llamo Sofía. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Daniel. Mucho gusto.
Ah, mucho gusto, Daniel. ¿De dónde eres?
Soy de Canadá, de una ciudad pequeña cerca de Toronto. ¿Y tú?
Perfecto. Okay, this would be ciudad. This would be
Ciudad
pequeña, pequeña.
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 This would be
Yeah,
cerca. And this
cerca.
would be y. Y.
Y. I keep saying
So
eh.
it's from a small city in Toronto?
Exacto. Perfecto.
Mm.
Ujú.
Soy de la ciudad
Ciudad.
de
Ciudad. Ciudad.
ciudad,
Sí. Ciudad.
ciudad.
Perfect.
Soy de la ciudad de México, pero ahora vivo en Playa del Carmen.
¿Qué padre? ¿Te gusta vivir aquí?
Sí, mucho. Me gusta el clima, la comida y la playa. ¿Es tu primera vez en México? ¿México?
No, es mi segunda vez.
Ujú.
Ah, qué bien. ¿Hablas español normalmente?
Un poco. Estoy aprendiendo, pero practico todos los días.
¿Tu español es bueno?
Gracias. A veces es difícil entender a las personas cuando hablan muy rápido.
Sí, los mexicanos hablamos rápido a veces. Jajaja.
Sí, pero me gusta mucho el idioma. Es muy interesante y expresivo.
Sí, ¿trabajas o estudias?
Trabajo en línea para una empresa de tecnología. ¿Y
Yeah,
tú?
tecnología.
Oh, here. Okay, here.
Soy profesora de español.
Perfecto. Entonces tienes mucha enton- en-
Entonces,
entonces entonces tienes mucha paciencia.
Sí, un poco.
Bueno, tengo que irme porque voy a cenar con unos amigos.
Claro. Fue un gusto conocerte.
Igualmente, espero verte otra vez.
Sí, nos vemos pronto. Cuídate.
cuídate, cuídate.
Cuídate.
Perfect.
Bro, I think
Adiós.
this is a bad idea to do it with you because now I'm just laughing the whole time.
We'll get, we're just getting the first laugh jitters out.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
there is
funny.
nothing to feel ashamed of or embarrassed. This is so much fun.
I
You guys,
literally get embarrassed when I speak, and I don't know why. I'm just like,
no,
feel like
you
I'm
guys,
butchering
Language,
it.
right?
you girls are doing great. Genuinely, you
It
have
just feels
really good
weird to
accent.
say words that like you're not used to saying. Like
Wow.
literally, right? It's like you've never said this word before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know
Yeah.
what you mean. Yeah, I was dating this Swedish guy and he was not very kind when I would like not pronounce the Swedish words correctly.
Oh
And
my
I was
God.
Mm.
he was an asshole. And I'm just like,
Aw.
this feels so weird, you know, like
Aw.
these words, like these words just don't make any sense to me. They are
Yeah.
like completely weird. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I can kind of understand certain like Italian, French, Portuguese because they're so close to Spanish, but Swedish is like
Yeah.
so weird, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like so different. And so I understand, Lexi. I know that there will be times where
Mm-hmm.
you're like, this doesn't feel right. But the more you do it, the more you get used to it, and it's better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So we
Okay.
have
Got
estar and we have to
estar.
be. So a lot of these words, what we call them is we call them infinitive verbs. You don't really need to
Mm-hmm.
know all this grammar kind of like terminology.
Mm-hmm.
But what it allows us to do when we know the infinitive verb is that it gives us the root. And then we have the conjugations, which is the different ways in which a verb can change according to the person that we're speaking about. I know that sounds a
Mm-hmm.
little weird. Let me explain, okay? For example, in English, you have to be, okay? That is the root. But then you have I am, then you have you were, then you have she will be. And all of this am, were, and will be are all changes, conjugations that come from to be,
Mm-hmm.
that come from
Mm-hmm.
root, okay? Spanish is that way as well. If we're going to
Mm-hmm.
talk about you or she or we, if we're going to talk about the present, past, or future, the words are going to adapt and change to either the present tense, the future tense, anything, right? The past tense. If it's going to also adapt
Mm-hmm.
according to how many people you're talking about. If we're talking
Mm-hmm.
about many people, it usually has an S, right? For plural, or well, an N as well. It depends on which one. But that is something that is important for us to know, that words are going to change, okay? So here we
Mm-hmm.
have estar, but the word estar doesn't tell you much because it's just the root. But then
Mm-hmm.
if I see here, it says estoy. And what does that mean?
I am.
I am, okay? So, but that comes from the root, okay? To be, estar. So this right here is gonna be a list of all of those words that are the root of the words, okay? Now, something that you
Mm-hmm.
guys should know is usually when we talk about ourselves, and I say usually because a lot of the times this rule is not gonna apply to many verbs, but usually when we talk about ourselves, we're gonna put an O, okay? So what does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
If vivir means to live, what would be I live?
Vivo.
Vivo, perfect. Brittany, can you help me with hablar, making it I speak?
Hablo.
Perfect, hablo. Let's see. I learn, if aprender means to learn.
Aprendiendo.
Aprendiendo is learning.
Aprendo.
Perfect, aprendo. Amazing. Brittany, I practice. If practicar is to practice, I practice would be
Practico.
perfect. Okay, is that making sense, girls?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this something that you girls knew before?
No,
No.
No. Okay. Amazing.
definitely not.
So whenever you talk about yourself, if you want to say, I do this thing or I don't do this thing, you're just going to say vivo. And if it's negative, what do you guys think that you should say?
Viver. No.
No vivo.
No vivo.
No vivo.
Vivo, no vivo. Okay. So if someone
So
asks,
no vivo is I
don't live.
Don't.
I
don't
don't.
live.
Exactly. So if I ask you, Lexi, ¿vives en Playa del Carmen? Your answer is
Vivo no.
No
Wait,
vivo.
no vivo.
No vivo en
Okay.
Playa del Carmen.
No
Okay.
vivo en Tulum.
Exactly. Brittany, if I
Mm.
ask you, vives en Mexico, your answer would be
No vivo.
no vivo, I don't live. But then tell me I don't live in Mexico, or you could also say, so there is one thing that happens with English, sorry, with Spanish, is that no can be either no or don't. So if you want to say, no, I don't live in Mexico, you have to say no twice, because no would be the first, like no, and then the other no would be I don't. So it will look like
Mm.
this. No, no vivo en Mexico.
Okay.
And again, one no is no, and the other no is don't.
No,
So it
no
would
vivo.
sound like, no, no vivo en México. Okay?
Okay.
If you want to say, yes, I live in Mexico. Sí, vivo en México. Okay? Now, if you want to say, no, I live in the States, you would say, no, vivo
Mm.
en Estados
Okay.
Unidos. Is that making sense?
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's
Mhm.
see. ¿Vives en Puerto Vallarta?
No vivo. No vivo en Puerto Vallarta.
Mhm.
Ni vivo
You don't
en
have to say
Tulum.
mi vivo. You just have to, sorry, you don't have to say me. You just have to say vivo.
Vivo en Tulum. No
Perfect.
vivo en Puerto Vallarta. Vivo en Tulum.
Perfect. That was absolutely perfect. So that's exactly what you need to do for something like this. No, no vivo en Puerto Vallarta. Vivo en Tulum. Now, why don't I
Mm.
need to say, because you were saying mi vivo.
Yeah.
Why do you why can you just not say that, Lexi? Why is it not necessary for you to say me?
Mm, I don't know. Because vivo must mean, I don't know, me already or something.
Yes, exactly. By you putting this O at the very end, it already implies that it is I doing the action.
Mm.
So that is something very, very cool about Spanish. The very ending will tell you if it's something that you are doing, that she is doing, that we are doing, and if we're doing it in the
Mm.
present, in the past, or in the future. So the very
Mm.
ending will tell you all of that. That is
Mm.
really, really amazing about Spanish and all the Romance languages. French works that way, Italian works that way, Portuguese works that way. Now, the only thing that can be a little like difficult sometimes for a lot of people that don't know how this works is, of course, having to adapt every single time to the present, past,
Mhm.
and all of that. But it is really
Mhm.
cool that we can know all of that information just at the very end with
Mm.
the last
Yeah.
letter, okay? So for example, if I put this like this, viví, that means I lived, and that makes it the past tense. And if I say viviré,
Mm.
that would be the
Uh,
future, I would live, okay? For now, of course, since it's our first lesson, I just want you to know vivo, trabajo,
Mhm.
estudio, practico, aprendo, okay? So we're gonna learn the present tense, and we're gonna learn how to talk about myself, okay? And we're gonna
Mhm.
learn how to say like no, the negative. So those are three
Mhm.
things: positive, negative, and the present tense. Okay?
Okay.
So does that make sense so far?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
yeah.
So we had a couple of words here. Then we have to be called. This is where the whole ¿cómo te llamas comes from. And then you say me llamo. Trabajar, estudiar. Oh. Trabajar, estudiar. Necesitar. Okay, so if necesitar is to need, how would you say, Brittany, I need?
Necesito
Amazing. Do you know how to say
Mm.
water?
agua.
Okay, I need water.
Por favor.
Mm, necesito agua.
Just necesito. Why did you say vivo?
I was thinking about me.
Oh, but vivo just means I live.
Oh,
Necesito means I need.
It's
I live
true.
in water.
Vivo, yeah, vivo en agua.
And this is water. You're a
Sorry,
mermaid.
I think it's because we were just talking about it.
Yeah, no worries. But you understand that the O, it's not vivo that means I. It's the O at the end
Mhm.
of every word that
Everything
makes
that,
it I.
okay. Ah, okay,
Perfect.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
does that make more sense?
So it'd be necesito
Mhm.
agua.
Perfect. Necesito
Okay,
agua. Do you
okay.
know how to say
Mhm.
straw? Like a straw?
No.
A straw, at
Popote.
least in Spanish, is sorry, in Mexico is popote. At least in
Popote.
Mexico.
Mhm.
So how would
Okay.
you say, I don't need a straw? For example, say that you go to a restaurant and you're like, no, no, thank you, I don't need a straw.
Um, no,
Mm.
no necesito popote.
Perfecto. Okay. Let's
Mm.
see, is that making sense?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. How would you say, I need more napkins? You know the word for napkins?
No.
Okay. The word for
Servilletas.
perfect, Lexi. Okay, so tell me that in Spanish, like Lexi, I need more napkins.
Necesito servilletas, por favor.
I need more.
Oh,
Mm,
necesito más servilletas, por favor.
beautiful. Very good. Necesito más servilletas, por favor. Yeah, amazing. Okay. Um, okay, so then we have cenar. Cenar means to have dinner, okay? Any idea on how we would say I have dinner?
Mm,
No.
I have dinner would be ceno. Ceno.
Mhm.
Okay. I hope would be espero. This could also be I wait. Espero could be I hope or wait. Let me make that. Okay. And ver is to see, but I see would be veo.
Veo.
Mhm.
veo.
Perfect. Okay. So let's go. Let's go. There will be other words and we will go back to the conversation so we break them down. But for now, I just want you to know that trick, okay? That sometimes if we put
Mhm.
O at the very end, we're going to talk about ourselves, okay? Now we
Mhm.
have some nouns here. Tarde can be either late or afternoon, okay? So tarde, afternoon, or late. Okay, so when we say buenas tardes, that's good afternoon. But sometimes you could say, I don't have time now, but we can, see each other later. You could say más tarde. Okay,
Más tarde.
so the word tarde could be either afternoon or later, or like
Tarde.
late. Late, or I mean, if you say más tarde, that becomes later. But if you just say tarde, then it's late. For
Mm.
example, if someone is late, you're like, oh, llegaste tarde, you arrived late. Okay, so the word tarde is both late or afternoon. Then we have the word ciudad. You had a question?
Oh no, I'm just
Okay.
saying
Ciudad. So ciudad.
ciudad.
Girls,
So it's ciudad is how it's pronounced.
yeah, ciudad. It's a C and then a U and then that. Ciudad. Ciudad. Now, girls, if you guys can take notes, I will teach you a trick. You guys see that TY at the end of city?
Mhm.
Then you see
Mhm.
that at the end of ciudad.
Mhm.
If you girls were to translate university to Spanish, how would you girls say university in Spanish?
Universidad.
Perfect.
Mm.
There is something in languages, girls, called cognates. Cognates are this trick that we're just doing. Certain endings, because at the end of the day, languages were all in a way family at some point. They were all like together. Then they became their own thing.
Mhm.
They all have families and they have roots. So this is a way for you to learn languages as well, to learn all those
Mm.
little tricks and then just have shortcuts. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is one of the shortcuts.
I see.
If I say caridad, what do you girls think that this means in English? Caridad. This one changes a little bit to in English, but essentially the same thing.
Caridad.
Um,
Caridad. I don't know what that is. Caridad.
When you do good things.
credit.
That
Like you
would be,
celebrate.
that's charity.
Charity. Caridad.
Mm.
Okay.
Charity.
I see. Okay.
Charity. Okay, so not always it's gonna be like perfectly like translatable, but like there will
Yeah.
be a lot of the times where it will be. You can think of any
Mhm.
other that word, sorry, any TY word in English?
Scarcity.
What was that?
Scarcity. Do
Scarcity.
you know that word? Yeah.
Scarcity?
Mhm.
I don't know if scarcity. I'm not sure if this is how you spell it.
It's similar.
Community.
Community.
Mhm.
Let me spell that right. Let me Google it.
Yep.
So in Spanish, that would be
Comunidad.
perfect. Comunidad and clarity.
Nice.
Claridad.
Perfect. Okay.
Nice. That's a cool trick.
Scarcity.
Mhm. I love cool tricks like that.
Hell
Scarcity.
yeah.
This one doesn't work. Escasez. This one ends with S.
Mm.
So not always. Scarcity.
Mhm.
No, scarcity. Scarcity.
Mhm.
But yes, so the really cool thing about the cognates is that it applies to like 90% of the words. It won't apply to 10%, but it will apply to like a lot of them.
Mhm.
So that's a really cool thing. Okay, so that's a trick. Let's go back. Okay. Brittany, can you read all the Spanish? Just the Spanish, please.
Tarde, ciudad, clima, comida,
Clima.
clima.
Okay, and why is that? Whenever you see this letter, it's always gonna be E. Always.
Okay, okay.
Always.
I
Always,
equals
always,
E.
always. Always.
Okay. Clima, comida, playa, vez, español, personas, mexicanos,
Perfect.
idioma, empresa, tecnología,
Yeah.
tecnología, profesora, paciencia, amigos.
Very good. Okay. I have two more tricks for you girls, okay? Take notes if you want. So, if you have ens in English, like patience, you have encia in Spanish, okay? Patience, what is another? Elegance is ansia. So we have ansia and ans. So elegance is ansia. So that would mean that elegance in Spanish is
Elegancia.
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 Yes, elegancia.
So
ambulance would be
Ambulancia.
ambulancia, ansia.
So sorry, what's the difference between the ansia and the ansia?
In English is the same. Ambulance, lance, and if it has an a, like ambulance,
okay, I
you
see.
have an ansia. And if it has an ens, like patience,
Patient. Oh, okay.
it's gonna be ansia.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But I'm kind of like running out of words. I cannot think of ambulance, elegance, patience. Coincidence. Coincidence would be
Coincidencia.
exactly.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
So you girls have
Mm.
two more well here it's two more. Now there is another one. So in total you will have four cognates. The last one is this one, tecnología. If you have a G word in English, it's either it's gonna be here. So for example, psychology would be
Psicología.
there we go. Astrology would be
Astrología.
astrología.
Olo.
Astrología.
Just like English, just think about it. You're not taking the lo out because English also has it, right? So astrología. Is that making sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Perfect. So you have four cognates there. We have ty becomes that, gi becomes here. We have ends and ans, and that's it.
Love it.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
nice.
Let's continue. Adjetivos, adjectives. We have Lexi, please help me read these ones.
Bien.
Okay.
Pequeña. Primera.
Mhm.
Segunda. Bueno. Difícil. Rápido. Interesante. Expresivo. Perfecto.
Hmm. Mhm. Okay. Any questions about these ones?
Mm,
Why'd you put the O after peculiar?
Well, actually, I can put the O with almost all of them.
Because it's talking about ourself.
Um,
No, that's evil.
no. Now, these
it's for
one
masculine.
and feminine.
I see.
When
Yep.
it comes to verbs, Brittany, they do not have masculine and feminine. Like if I say I am Mexican, or if a man says I am Mexican, the word I am is not gonna change, but the word Mexican is gonna change.
Okay.
If I am a Mexican woman, Lexi, what would I say?
Mm, Soy mexicana.
Perfect. And if I say I am Mexican and I'm a man, you would say?
Soy mexicano.
Perfect. Okay. So that's one thing that happens with nouns. Now, the verbs, which is soy, I am, the action won't change. Soy for a man or a woman is going to be the same. Tengo for a man or a woman is going to be the same. Like all the actions that we were learning, they're all going to be the same.
Mhm.
But now, how we are, like who we are, if it's a woman or a man, it's going to change. Now, if I say that the Mexican is, for example, I am a pretty Mexican, I would say soy una mexicana guapa. But if I am a Mexican man who's handsome, I would say soy un mexicano guapo. Okay? So that means
Why doesn't the guapo come first? Like I'm a sexy Mexican.
oh, that's a very good question. In English, you always put it at the beginning. In Spanish, you're gonna first say what the person, what like who you're talking about, and then you describe them.
Okay.
Okay? So that's why I'm adding that, Brittany. I'm adding the O's or the A's because you can say that something is small and that thing could be feminine, or you could say that something is small and if it's masculine, then you would have to say pequeño.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Perfecto, it could also be perfecta, and expresivo it could also be expresiva. Okay? Now, if it ends with E, like you can see here, it doesn't change.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Okay, next one is gonna be again, Brittany, please read the expressions.
Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien. ¿Cómo te llamas? Mucho gusto. ¿De dónde eres? ¿Qué padre? ¿Te gusta? Es mi segunda vez. Un poco. Todos los días. Veces,
Mhm.
veces.
A veces.
Veces,
Exactly. So together, a veces.
a
A
veces,
veces.
a
Perfect.
veces. Okay.
Mhm.
Tengo ¿qué?
Ujú. ¿Qué?
Tengo tengo que irme. Fue un gusto conocerte.
Fue. Fue.
Fue. Oh, like fuego. Okay.
Ujú.
Okay. Fue un gusto conocerte. Igualmente, nos vemos pronto. Cu- Cuídate.
Ujú.
Adiós.
Cuídate. Cuídate.
Cuídate. Cuídate.
Cuídate.
Ujú.
Like aquí. Okay. Cuídate.
Ujú.
Yeah. Adiós.
Lexi.
Me gusta mucho. Estoy aprendiendo. Trabajo en línea.
Ujú.
A veces
Ujú.
es difícil.
Ujú.
A veces es difícil. Tengo
Perfect.
que. Espero verte otra vez.
Perfect.
Practizo todos los días.
Practico.
Practico todos los días.
Ujú. Okay, so this one is I hope to see you again. Oh. And what do you girls think practico todos los días mean?
I practice every day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's it. Okay. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Okay, girls. So, let's go back to this real quick. So, let's just go through all those words here on the in the conversation that you did not understand. Okay? So, if you see something that you don't understand, you tell me, you ask me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's the pero ahora?
Pero ahora, very good. Pero ahora, that's but now. Now what?
So pero means but.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
And ahora means now. So, but now.
pero ahora.
Mm-hmm.
Pero ahora sí me gusta el clima. La
Mm,
comida.
What was that?
La comida. Is that I live?
Comida is food.
I eat.
Oh,
Food.
eat.
So I like the weather, the food, and the beach.
Okay.
Mm,
Huh?
Weather, the food, and the beach.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
mhm.
Segunda vez.
Second
No,
time or second occasion.
no,
Is
it's
it the first time?
in
No.
Mexico. It's my second time.
Tu prima vez.
Primera.
So vez is time.
Yes. Time as one time, two times, three times, like counting. Not as what's the time, you know?
Segunda vez is second time.
Exactly. Mhm.
Okay.
Hablas español normalmente.
Mhm.
I speak Spanish. Do you speak Spanish normally?
Exactly.
A little. I am learning, but practicing every day.
I practice every day.
Nice.
Uh-huh. What else?
Pero practizo todos los días.
Practico.
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 Hard K on the C.
Practico.
Practico.
Yeah. Your
Hard K
Spanish
on the
is
C.
good. Your Spanish is good.
Mhm.
A veces es difficult entrar.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Living is difficult.
Sometimes,
Yeah, I don't know this whole line. I don't
Yeah.
understand.
sometimes it's difficult. Okay. To understand. To understand who?
Mm-hmm.
Many
What
people
the
fast.
To understand
in the
what?
city?
To understand many people that speak fast.
Very good. So to understand people
Mm.
when they speak fast.
When, cuando.
When is cuando.
Cuando?
When this would be they speak and this very fast.
Okay.
So sometimes it's difficult to understand people when they speak very fast. Okay?
Hablan muy.
And then
Sí. Lots of Mexicans speak at a fast pace.
us Mexicans, we speak. So hablamos would be we speak.
Hablamos.
Okay. Sí, los mexicanos hablamos rápido a veces.
Perfect. Yeah, as Mexicans, we speak fast sometimes. Okay? And then
Mhm.
Sí, pero.
Yes, but I like a lot of idiots.
idioma is language. So I like the language a lot. Yes, but I
Oh,
like the
idioma is
language.
language?
Idioma is
Oh.
language.
Idiot.
Cam, get out of
You
here.
idiot.
Cam's fucking listening in.
Of course he is.
Well,
Idioma.
seriously, I don't know. Like,
No, I
Idioma.
was trying to think of that too.
idioma,
It
language.
looks a lot like idiota. It really, I mean, we
Es
have the word
muy-
idiota. You just have to change
Mm.
the M for a T, and then it's the word idiot.
Okay, I
Mm,
see.
okay.
You're not far off.
No, not
Mhm.
at all. Mm-hmm.
Es muy interesante. How do we say that word again? Interesante. Like that one's just hard.
Interesting. Interesting.
Interesante.
Interesante.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Y
Y expresivo.
Mm-hmm.
sí,
Mm-hmm.
Sí.
trabajas.
¿Trabajas o estudias? I
Mm,
work online for
the state. No,
Empresa was
company.
a company.
Oh, a
A
company.
company with technology.
Exactly.
Of
The company.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
Soy profesora. I'm a Spanish teacher.
Exacto.
Perfecto. Entonces,
Tienes mucha
I
patience.
want
Entonces,
you have a lot of patience.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a little.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I have what?
I have to go. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm,
I have to
I
go.
have to go because
pick up my friends.
I'm going to have dinner with my friends. Well, sorry, with some friends.
With
Unos is like
some.
saying some.
mm,
Mm-hmm. So, girls,
Claro.
I'm gonna send you these two conversations, and then that will be your
okay.
homework for next Wednesday. Well, I know I'll see you 2 Wednesdays from now. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No worries.
I'm just gone.
Okay, I can see you 2 Wednesdays from now then. I could, I mean, I don't know if that would work, but since what's his name? Since Pascal didn't come this time, we could do maybe next and like the other week, and then also have we can record it. But I don't know. You can tell me what you think about that, or we can just like do it next week, no, 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, like if we can do a different day, I can be there on Friday next week instead
Okay.
of Wednesday.
Yeah,
So if
that
you
would
want to
work
let
as
us
well.
know,
That could really work.
okay.
Okay, we
Okay.
can do that instead.
Yeah, that will be good. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be good
awesome.
to keep going for
Okay.
sure.
I'll talk with Britt and then yeah, we definitely gotta Keep
First
going.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would be
thank you
better if
so
we just don't skip
Mucho
a week.
difícil.
I think it's better for the weeks. Well, have a good
Idioma.
day, girls.
Idiotas.
Okay, muchas gracias.